Good afternoon. We will call to order the Auburn Economic Development Commission meeting. We will begin with an oath of office for the new member, Eldon Byler.
Do I need to stand?
Yes, please. All right, please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Eldon Byler,
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
of America,
of
the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the ordinances of the City of Auburn,
and the ordinances of the City of Auburn,
and that I shall faithfully, honestly, and impartially
and that I shall faithfully, honestly, and impartially
discharge the duties as a member of the Economic Development Commission
discharge the duties as a member of the Economic Development Commission
of the City of Auburn
until
relieved according to the best of my skill and ability,
according to the best of my skill and ability,
and according to law.
Sign right there. Okay.
Okay, I guess now we can do roll call. Rick Ring.
Here.
Hannah Foley.
Here.
Eldon Byler.
Here.
We will open the nomination for officers, beginning with president.
I would like to nominate Rick Ring as president.
Can I second that?
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And I would nominate Hannah Foley for vice president.
I will second that.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. That motion's carried. And nominations for secretary.
Well, who's left?
You want to do it or do you want me to?
You can do it.
I nominate Eldon Byler for secretary. Is there a second?
Oh, aye.
Second by Hannah.
Second, sorry.
Any other nominations? Although hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. That motion is carried. All right, moving on to, which one's mine? I guess it's this one. Moving on to recognition of visitors, Dan Braun, Denny Ketzenberger, Nicholas Kepris, okay, and Hannah Foley, Matt Faber, and Kevin Menard. I'm not sure that that's what that really says, but Lori says that that's what that says. All right. And we have the minutes of the April 20th, 2023 meeting. I have a motion to approve those minutes as submitted.
I second.
Well, you have to make the motion.
Oh, no, motion.
Yeah. And
I will second.
Second.
All right. Any additions or corrections?
No.
Hearing none, all those in favor of passing the minutes of April 20th, 2023 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. That motion's carried. There is no old business, and the new business before us is Resolution 07-2025. 025. And let's see, this is resolution number 0702-2025, the Auburn Economic Development Commission of the City of Auburn, Indiana, resolution approving issuance of note and other actions in respect thereto. This is for, Lori, should we have the name of the project in there?
Would you like me to give kind of the back?
Actually,
sort of
yes,
So-
I would.
Sure. So we have the resolution and then we have the project report. Both are related to the ADG hotel project where the old Auburn Hotel used to sit. And there are representatives present. If you guys have any other questions, I'm sure they would be more than happy to answer those. The redevelopment commission has been talking about this, working on this for quite a while. Ultimately, at the last redevelopment commission meeting, they voted to pledge TIF revenues to fund an amount up to $2 million with a maximum of $500,000 per year based on percentages of completion. So they would get the first 500 after 25% complete, the second after 50%, 75, 100. And we've worked with the municipal advisors to come up with August 1st is generally going to be the best time of the year to issue those funds. So ADG will have to basically come and present that they have reached those different metrics. And the way the process works is, I guess what has happened so far, this is ultimately a forgivable loan agreement. So the money is being pledged, and as they go along will be provided to them. If they ultimately don't build what they have provided in their development plan, and what is more or less it's the development plan, then the city could allow that to continue to, that could then be a loan that they have to repay. The redevelopment commission approved that the resolution that allocates TIF funds to pay for this out of connected economic development areas. The redevelopment commission also approved a taxpayer agreement, which starts in taxes from 2028 payable in 2029. That is basically starting in 2029, they will pay what our municipal advisors have estimated to be what the assessed value will be once the hotel is completed. So what that does is it protects the city. That tax revenue is going to come in. They're obviously, if you've seen, they're making progress. They're moving along. But if they were to drag their feet and drag this process out, they are still going to be bound by that taxpayer agreement. And our Baker Tilly has done a study based on SEA 1 and the new property tax process. I think when we were first talking about this before SEA 1, it was going to take 9 years, 7 years to repay. It'll be 17 now. So the taxpayer agreement lasts for 17 years. Council has already done their first reading, approving the ordinance for issuing the notes or the note. And they can't do their final reading until this is approved by the Economic Development Commission. So again, ultimately, it's $2 million max, $500,000 a year. Your job here today, and this resolution is basically saying that you agree that this project is of benefit, of economic development, of economic benefit to the city. The project itself is apartments, 14 apartments, some mixed use commercial and retail space. And so there will be housing provided and jobs created based on those spaces. So again, ultimately, if you were to approve this, it's because you agree that there is a benefit to this project, and you would say that the city should move forward with funding it.
And one of the provisions within it, the design or the facade needs to somewhat be similar to the old hotel.
Correct.
And that was one of the requirements.
Correct.
Very good.
And I guess just to, redevelopment commission is pledging this money. It is going through the economic development commission because of the forgivable loan mechanism. The redevelopment commission itself can't do that. The economic development commission the rules are a little bit more, I think loose is probably the best way of putting it, to where the economic development commission can provide funds directly to developers, where redevelopment commissions are generally not allowed to do that. So all the money is coming from the redevelopment commission, but the approval from the economic development Commission has to be there because ultimately the Economic Development Commission is providing the funding, but it's not your funding.
And when would they get that first 500,000?
The plan is as soon as we're done with this.
Okay, so it doesn't go, you mentioned August the 1st.
It starting in 2026
Okay.
and on, the plan would be August 1st of 26, 27, and 28.
Okay, all right. Any questions? Eldon, any questions?
No, I mean, it's good to see progress over there, I guess. And this is something that is going to be nice downtown. And a lot of people have been looking for something over there. So I think this is a good thing.
Absolutely. I've always said that the old hotel was as much a anchor for downtown Auburn as what the courthouse is. And because of the requirements as to how this is being built and constructed, it will be that same anchor into downtown. So I think it's an excellent project. So, anything else for Zach right now before we vote on this particular resolution? Hearing none, I need a motion then. If I didn't already get a motion to approve this, did I?
No.
Okay. I need a motion to approve resolution number 07-2025.
I will make a motion to approve.
All right. Motion by Eldon and
1 second.
second by Hannah. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify
Hang
by
on,
saying.
you need to close the commission meeting, open a public hearing.
Uh-huh. All right. I guess it does say public hearing there. Okay, we'll close this meeting and open a public hearing. Any comments from the public?
Hi, Commission. My name is Nick Kappas. I'm with ADG. Well, we want to say thank you for the conversation tonight. We do believe it is it's not the first time we've heard it being an anchor at the old hotel, and that this is going to be. And we truly believe in what Auburn is and what it's going to be, and we think that this is going to be the start of something really big for the downtown. So we really appreciate your thoughtfulness and attendance tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else want to speak to this?
My name is Kevin Menard. I'm also with Auburn Development Group, and I just wanted to reiterate some of what Nick said. We are very grateful for the support of the entire city and the community, and we do hope to return that anchor, that beacon. And the old structure was, ultimately determined unsafe, and so we hope to put something back in place that's going to stay there for another 100 years.
Excellent. Thank you. Anyone else? Hearing none, I'll close the public hearing. And we'll reopen our meeting, and now we take our vote. And I have a motion and I have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of passing this resolution signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. That motion is carried. All right, now we have the project report. Now, does this actually need a vote, Zach?
It does need a vote. It's really, again, it's a continuation of your resolution. It has to be signed by the president and attested by the secretary. This is what gets forwarded on to the city council. Has already seen the draft of this, but
Okay.
this is what gets forwarded on to the city council to show that you have voted on it, you approve it, you believe that it's a benefit.
Okay. All right, and this is project report of the Auburn Economic Development Commission concerning the proposed financing of economic development facilities for Auburn Development Group, LLC, or its affiliates. Can I have a motion to approve this project report?
I will make a motion to approve.
Motion by Eldon, second by Hannah. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of passing this signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. That motion is carried. And with that, I believe that that concludes our business. So I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, motion.
Okay, motion by Hannah.
You don't want to leave?
Yeah, gotta go back to work.
You know, again, it's going to be 3 more years before we have to come
I know,
back. That's
for
right.
sure. For sure.
Okay, all those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. We are adjourned.